I'm here with Elizabeth Seward from BAE Systems, and I'm also joined by Doug Liddle from In-Space Missions. So Doug, tell us, we've had an exciting acquisition of BAE Systems. How's that helped In-Space Missions grow?
Oh, it's been tremendous. When I met you last, we were a company of about 20 people. We're now 70 people. BAE have been absolutely fantastic. They've brought investment, but more importantly, strategically, the reason we wanted to be acquired by BAE Systems is they were so well aligned to us. So when we started the conversation last year about them acquiring us, it was very much around, we had these ideas around software-defined satellites and reconfigurable things to be responsive to future markets and future military requirements. And they came along and said, oh, we're thinking about exactly the same thing. Aren't we a good match? So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. And they've given us a lot of freedom to behave as a startup, but inside a really safe, bigger ecosystem.
Elizabeth, some exciting announcements have just taken place. Fill us in, tell us all about it.
So today we actually got to talk in public for the first time about our Azalea Cluster. So as Doug said, the alignment between BAE and In-Space was what brought us together, and we are able to now tell everybody what we've been working on. So we have a cluster of 4 satellites. 3 of them are built by In-Space Missions with radio frequency sensing and optical payloads on board, and the software-defined radio that we're developing. And then we've got 1 more in the cluster in collaboration with ISI, which will give us SAR data, synthetic aperture radar. Those 4 satellites will fly together in formation, and they'll be able to image that same piece of ground with all those different sensors, do onboard processing, and deliver answers immediately to where they're needed, rather than having to download all the data and wait for all of the on-ground processing that we do today. And so it's this work together, and we are making sure that the system is also secure and assured, so it meets our military and defense requirements, but using that really agile new space methodology from In-Space Missions.
And a question for both of you really. So what are some of the challenges that are facing the UK space industry?
I think at the moment the biggest challenge is we have this huge amount of ambition and potential sitting inside not only industry but academia and what we're seeing in government, and we need to find a way to unleash that now, and that's the trick we're going to have to face over the next couple of years. I think a lot of that's going to come about by industry working closer together in partnership, by industry and academia and government working much more closely together. We have a problem sometimes in the UK. We all keep having a bit at arm's length. And I think, it's clear that in order for the UK to achieve its national goals, not only, as set out in the Defence Space Strategy and the National Space Strategy, but also, those wider economic growth goals for the country, I think we need to find a way to embrace each other a bit more.
And Elizabeth?
Yeah, I echo everything that Doug has said. We're really, really pleased to have that National Space Strategy and that National Defence Space Strategy now published. It's given us that marker in the sand of these are the ambitions of the UK and this is where we're going. And our big challenge now is to have those next steps, to actually put more concrete information behind it and planning so that we can do something with that focus and do it all together. And so we're working on it. We've got discussions ongoing at all different levels of the industry and with government, but we need to go fast because other countries are already doing it.
And what are you hoping to get out of being here at Spacecom Expo?
I hope to meet lots of customers, but more importantly, I think for Spacecom Expo, it's as I was just mentioning, there's a requirement and the need in the UK for us to all work closer together. This is a great forum for industry to get together. I've got a number of meetings while I'm here with companies of similar sizes to ours and really big ones like BAE. To be able to look at how we can team and how we can do something exciting and novel, and not act. No man is an island, and no company should be either.
And face to face, being back together again, seeing people in the industry, can't quite beat it, can you, Elizabeth?
You really can't. And it's the connections that you make in the corridor at events like these that often spark the most interesting conversations. One of the guiding principles of BAE in Space is strength through partnership. We know we can't do everything and we don't want to try and do everything. So we're really looking at who can we do really great things with. So we're hoping that we meet as many people as possible, and we're really looking forward to all the meetings that we've got. I have a busy schedule already. It's fantastic.
Well, thank you both for your time and have a wonderful show.
Thank you.